Canada is making one of its biggest defense shifts in decades, and it could reshape North America's aerospace industry. Instead of relying almost exclusively on traditional U.S. suppliers, Ottawa is pursuing major partnerships with European companies, including Saab and Airbus, while expanding domestic manufacturing and technology transfer. If these efforts continue, the impact could reach far beyond military procurement, influencing factories, engineering jobs, and advanced manufacturing across the continent. Your roadmap to the latest in auto. Welcome to Highway Herald. This isn't just about buying new aircraft. It's about a long-term industrial strategy that could redefine Canada's defense future and raise new questions about the U.S. defense industry. Here are the 5 biggest developments you need to know. Number 5. Saab's GlobalEye signals a new direction for Canadian aerospace. Canada's decision to enter negotiations with Saab for its future airborne early warning and control aircraft marks a significant shift in defense procurement strategy. Instead of Boeing's E-7 Wedgetail, Ottawa is focusing on Saab's GlobalEye, which is built on Bombardier's Canadian-designed Global 6500 jet. The move has attracted attention because it could support Canadian aerospace jobs, suppliers, and long-term industrial growth. Like automakers evaluating an entire production ecosystem rather than just vehicle performance, Canada is increasingly considering manufacturing benefits, technology development, and economic value alongside military capability. GlobalEye offers advanced airborne, maritime, and ground surveillance capabilities, making it particularly useful for Arctic and NORAD operations. While negotiations continue, the initiative highlights Canada's growing emphasis on domestic participation, diversified partnerships, and strengthening the connection between national security and advanced manufacturing. But GlobalEye may be only the beginning. The discussions surrounding Saab have also reignited a much larger debate about Canada's future fighter aircraft strategy. Number 4. Canada's fighter procurement debate enters a new phase. The GlobalEye negotiations have renewed debate about Canada's broader fighter aircraft strategy. While Ottawa remains committed to its F-35 program, policymakers are increasingly weighing industrial participation, economic benefits, and long-term resilience alongside military performance. Saab continues promoting the Gripen by emphasizing domestic assembly, job creation, technology transfer, and greater Canadian control over software and future upgrades. Discussions now extend beyond aircraft capabilities to include lifecycle costs, maintenance, readiness, modernization potential, and supply chain security. Much like car buyers consider ownership costs, reliability, and service support in addition to horsepower, defense planners are evaluating the full long-term value of military platforms. The GlobalEye talks reflect a growing procurement philosophy focused on strengthening domestic expertise, industrial capacity, and technological independence. Regardless of future fighter decisions, Canada's defense strategy is increasingly balancing military capability with economic and industrial priorities. Yet fighter aircraft are only one piece of the puzzle. Another major European aerospace player is pursuing an even broader industrial relationship with Canada. Number 3. Airbus is betting on Canada's industrial future. While fighter jets often dominate headlines, Airbus's growing interest in Canada highlights a broader shift in defense and manufacturing strategy. The company increasingly views Canada as a long-term industrial partner thanks to its skilled workforce, engineering expertise, and export potential. Beyond selling helicopters, Airbus is exploring opportunities to expand manufacturing, maintenance, research, and support operations across the country. Similar to how automakers localize production to strengthen supply chains and create jobs, aerospace firms are pursuing deeper regional partnerships. Future helicopter programs could generate investment in avionics, composites, precision machining, software, and advanced electronics while promoting technology transfer and workforce development. For manufacturing enthusiasts, this may be one of the most significant developments, as expanded aerospace activity can strengthen supplier networks, technical expertise, and innovation that also benefit Canada's automotive and broader advanced manufacturing sectors. Before we continue to the 2 biggest developments, take a moment to subscribe to Highway Herald and turn on notifications. We cover the latest vehicle updates, manufacturing trends, and industry shifts shaping the future of transportation and technology. But helicopters and aircraft are only part of Canada's long-term industrial ambitions. An even larger opportunity may be emerging beneath the surface, quite literally. Number 2. Canada's submarine decision could transform an entire supply chain. Canada's future submarine program could become the country's most important industrial project of the decade. While the competition centers on acquiring a new conventionally powered submarine fleet, international bidders are offering far more than military hardware. Their proposals include maintenance facilities, technology partnerships, workforce training, research collaboration, and long-term supply chain investments. In effect, Canada is selecting an industrial ecosystem rather than simply purchasing submarines. The economic impact could extend across numerous sectors, including steel production, robotics, software engineering, advanced materials, electronics integration, logistics, and precision machining. Much like a major automotive assembly plant that attracts suppliers and creates jobs for decades, a large defense program can generate significant economic activity throughout entire regions. Industry observers see the submarine competition as a key opportunity to combine national security objectives with long-term industrial growth and manufacturing development. And that brings us to the biggest story of all. These projects may look different on the surface, but they all point toward the same strategic objective. Number 1. Defense spending is becoming a blueprint for industrial growth. Canada's defense procurement strategy is increasingly becoming a broader industrial policy focused on strengthening manufacturing, innovation, supply chain resilience, and long-term economic competitiveness. Initiatives involving Saab's GlobalEye, Airbus partnerships, fighter aircraft discussions, and submarine proposals all share a common objective: enhancing military capability while building domestic industrial strength. Similar to how automakers prioritize localized production, skilled labor, and diversified supply chains, Canada is applying these principles to defense procurement. This approach could benefit Canadian companies involved in avionics, artificial intelligence, software engineering, advanced materials, composites, precision machining, and systems integration. At the same time, it does not replace Canada's close relationship with the United States through NORAD, NATO, and integrated aerospace cooperation. Instead, it represents diversification. Ultimately, Canada aims to ensure defense spending creates innovation, jobs, expertise, and export opportunities alongside military readiness, maximizing long-term national value. Taken together, these developments reveal a transformation that extends far beyond defense procurement itself. Verdict: the future of manufacturing extends far beyond the auto industry. The biggest takeaway from these developments is that modern defense procurement is no longer just about acquiring military hardware. It is increasingly about building industrial capacity, strengthening innovation, and creating long-term economic opportunities. For vehicle enthusiasts, the story is especially relevant because many of the same technologies, engineering disciplines, supplier networks, and production methods overlap with the automotive industry. Success in one advanced manufacturing sector often creates benefits across many others. As negotiations and procurement decisions continue throughout 2026, Canada appears increasingly focused on leveraging defense investments to strengthen domestic expertise while expanding international partnerships. Before we wrap up, what do you think about Canada's growing defense partnerships with European manufacturers? Do you believe technology transfer and domestic production should carry as much weight as military performance when selecting equipment? And could this new industrial strategy eventually benefit Canada's automotive and advanced manufacturing sectors as well? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments section. We'd love to hear your perspective. Don't forget to subscribe to Highway Herald and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest vehicle updates, industry developments, and future stories shaping the world of transportation and manufacturing. Thanks for watching and see you next time. You can now check out any of the videos on the screen. There's more exciting and informative content waiting for you.